And I've been sparing you. You've been feeling like yourself because of your album, and you've been treating me badly after all these years. I'm not even a thank you that I got for you. It's crazy that I have to use the internet because every time I tell you something, you don't take it seriously, and I'm weary of this child. Cardi B is pursuing everyone and doing so with great vigor. She and her spouse, Offset, are embroiled in a bitter public spat, and she came out to criticize Offset for manipulating her feelings and trying to make her crazy, so she laid onto him. However, he wasn't the only one who got the shaft. Cardi also called out Nicki Minaj for attempting to pry into Card's private matters with Offset in an attempt to bring her down. I promise that Cardi B is going through a difficult time right now because, in case you haven't been following the news, not only is she at odds with her husband, Offset, but she's also at odds with Nicki Minaj. And they have been for some time. I'm not sure whether you have been receiving hints from me about my life. That is, if you have been receiving hints from me about my stories, or my lives when I post certain songs, and develop my own fan bases in relation to current affairs, and other things I'm not sure about. I've been single for a minute, but I've been scared to say anything about it since I don't know how to tell everyone. However, I feel that today is a sign, so even if it's true, which I don't think it is, I don't care to find out. Like I have, and the only reason she came out with that statement was because Blueface had allegedly accused Offset of cheating on her, claiming that having a tattoo on a 30FL is not a flex and that a few weeks ago, you actually effed your husband. I'm sick of men staring at me while they F you get the rest of them. Proceed immediately, please. So you're not AF Cardi, hubby at 40A. M on November 10, at the house in La I. I'm making this up. Offset came out to deny hooking up with Cran, and he tweeted, I haven't spoken to or touched that lady in any way. He said, real talk man, you need some help, but nobody believed him. Since he has been known on social media as off to cheat for some reason, he has cheated on Cardi more times than we can count, and people don't think he will ever change. Many people initially thought the rumors of him cheating on Crane were true. However, after a short while, it seemed as though C was moving on and was okay with the split. She sounded composed when she made the announcement in the video, but the next thing we knew, she went on a furious tirade against Offset, accusing him of manipulating her feelings and trying to make her appear DB. Because you will talk to A, and A will play in your face repeatedly, and she will say something like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say, and it's so sad that I lied to you. Truly enjoy playing games with me at my most vulnerable and unconfident moments. I've been sparring you since you've been feeling yourself because of your album and Esh, and you've been really hurting me since then. Years. Because you're not even I am you. Thank you very much for your support. It's crazy that I had to use the internet, but I'm because every time I tell you something, you don't listen to me. We're sick of this, and we still don't know what their actual relationship is. But for whatever reason, Cardi is really hurt about it. They've broken up before, but she's never gone live to drag Offset so badly, and you can tell from the sound of her voice that she's hurting a lot. She also tweeted, Offset, you're a B-man. Trust me, I'm even taking it there. Even during this most vulnerable moment, you're out here feeling like yourself. But trust me, things turned around quickly, and everyone saw what was upsetting her. See, Offset recently had a 32nd birthday celebration, and a lot of people attended, including Jade, in case you missed it. You may not be familiar with Jade, but she is the bartender who had an affair with Offset when he was already married. When Cardi discovered the affair, she paid men to seduce Jade and her sister. Cardi was charged with the crime, even though she was able to escape going to jail. She still needed to complete some community work. Yes, I understand why Cardi would be upset, because it's embarrassing that Offset is still toying with Jade after he was charged with a crime. It's just plain cruel, minister, and that's why Cardi is hurting. Nevertheless, Jade denied attending the party and claimed in her letter that she was out eaten at a public restaurant. Many people don't believe her, since the mood of the alleged restaurant she was at matched that of Offset's Party Plus, and in her video, you can hear the DJ yell Miami throughout the building. However, I wasn't at the party that week, so please leave me alone. And it's a known fact that Young Miami attended the party. Additionally, the loud music at the restaurant left many wondering what kind of establishment plays such music. I'm not saying that Jade is lying, but math ain't making, and many people think she's not telling the truth. So once more, I understand why Cardi is upset. Because Offset disrespected her by inviting Jade and her sister to his party when he knew how Cardi felt about them. However, Offset appears to be trying to get under Cardi's skin in any way possible. Rumors have it that he is pleading with Nicki Minaj to appear on a project. That he is now going to. I get that having Nicki appear on any song would make it really popular, but it seems fishy that he's pursuing Nicki now that he and Cardi are no longer friendly. Sadly, This is something that has happened many times where individuals who are cool with Nicki have broken up with him. People who are cool with Cardi suddenly start hanging out with Cardi after they fall out with Nicki, and people who are not cool with Cardi suddenly start hanging out with Nicki when they have problems with Cardi. But it's absurd for her husband and her children's father to go pleading for a Nicki feature after they fell out. There's also this screenshot that's making the rounds on Twitter, which, to be honest, I have no idea whether it's true or not, but it seems like Offset commented on Nicki's post. This is just so messy. After all, it was only a few months ago that Nicki's husband and Offset got into a fight, and Offset was making jokes about it on social media. Nonetheless, he's suddenly Team Nicki Kid. If you don't start treating yourself like a grown-up, he is clearly trying to get under Card's skin. It's succeeding too, as she is wounded. Speaking of Nicki, she also came out to trump Card, and throughout all of this, she tweeted this picture of Michael Jackson giggling. And it was obviously a shade to Offset. Offset is well known for being Michael Jackson's biggest admirer. He has dressed up as the singer so many times that I can't even begin to count how many times Nicki has used an image of MJ to make fun of Offset. Everyone understood that she was making fun of Cardi when she uploaded the photo, but Cardi got the joke. Not to be outdone, she clapped back, telling him to go to the park and leave her alone. If he didn't catch the joke, the clapback struck home. Kenneth Petty, Nicki's spouse, is a qualified nurse who has been told to avoid children at all costs. The surroundings that children are in, so he isn't even allowed to legally pick up his child from school. He can't even be at a park. I was in a foul mood when I discovered this, and Nicki was made to realize it clearly since she didn't return. This is some very ugly stuff. However, I wouldn't be shocked if Cardi announced that she and Offset were back together next week, or if photos of them together surfaced. We've seen this happen a lot when Cardi says that she and Offset are no longer together. It's just that things haven't been working out between them for a while, and it's nobody's fault. We kind of fell out of love, but we're not together anymore. Then, he pulls off a crazy apology trick, shocking her during her intense performance on stage applause. It was really manipulative of him, but he has pulled off similar stunts before, and it obviously works. Because she always gets him back and defends him, saying things like, "It feels like everyone is putting pressure on you, so why are you staying with him? I want to resolve my differences with my partner so that I don't have to justify why this is my life, even though I'm wealthy, talented, and aware that I could date any man I like. No, it's not right for a guy to cheat, but what do you want me to do? Go sleep with another man and start over because I'm not Angel. I'm going to take my time and make my choice. It's not right what he did. And experience more deception. Everybody experiences these things, and it might happen to you too. People handle relationships differently. Therefore, there are also rumors that this is just another huge PR ploy from them. Fans have observed that one of them always releases new music or a new project around the time they have relationship problems. Fans of Card had a lot to say about this and made comments claiming that Offset grabbed Card as she was rising on a business move. He became hotter, leading to rumors that this may be a part of the rollout strategy for Card's upcoming album. Because of their marriage and relationship, Jay-Z has been playing with Beyonce and gaslighting her online. She needs to regain her power and stop crying. It was very nasty work from Offset, and since Cardi and Offset are fake, you all keep falling for these celebrity scams. They are obviously just looking to make money. She is probably going to release an album soon, Sombra, and she needs more publicity. Artists do this all the time. You all find it entertaining, but do you guys believe that this is a well thought out publicity stunt, or do you think they are going to call it quits? Leave a comment with your opinions, then watch the next video.